I stopped vlogging because I forgot to grow as a person. I was too focused on staying true to myself that I forgot to grow with myself. When I started the vlog, I was in a much different place. I had a relationship, I had a full-time job, and I was really, really comfortable. But since that has all changed, so have I. I was too focused on staying true to myself as I once was, and not as I am now. I have a saying that I pretty much live by, and at my old place, because I moved, that's why you have a new background. At my old place, I had it written on the wall in huge letters, and it said, "Don't disappoint yourself." And that is what I live by. And when I was ending the vlog a couple months ago, I was disappointing myself. So I had to stop and I had to reevaluate everything that I was doing with it and try to figure out what I needed to do so I wouldn't disappoint myself for the future. I was hesitant to share with you the level of transparency that will be coming in the coming months, because at this point, it's no longer a personal transition, it's a business transition. The level of transparency into my business is something that I was hesitant to give for a very long time, and I had to kind of come to terms with, would it be okay to share that with you? Because I felt near the end of last season, if you could call it, that I was trying to be somebody I wasn't. Because while I still am like happy and positive and optimistic, I'm not necessarily wanting to focus my channel on that, because at this point that's not a part of my daily life like it used to be. My daily life is the grind. It is working my butt off to make something of myself. And that is what I'm working on right now. I have this huge, momentous project that I'm working on for the fall, because my era is ending. Out of the shadows. It's gone. It ended like last week. And the new era coming up on August 25th via a live stream concert and a few other things. It's called Flood. And I'm cutting a new album, and I'm getting all this stuff ready. I'm shooting a music video, which is cool. I might be shooting 2 music videos. And I'm focused on everything that's coming up 110%. And so I was trying to be like the other vlogging channels out there. The ones that are focused more on the makeup, or the ones that are focused more about like talking about being trans and things like that. But, you know, I'm not that person anymore. I'm an entrepreneur, and that is what I'm focusing on. So I want to talk a little bit about the event, because it is huge. So I'm going to try to get through it in a fast and quick way. It might not be possible. So we are, we're doing a live stream. I'm live streaming the Era release concert for Flood. This is the first time that many of you will be able to see me with a band. A lot of you have messaged me and saying that, like, hey, when are you gonna come to my city? When are you gonna come out this way? I can't. I just don't have the means to do that yet. But I've been trying to think about ways that I can reach you, and this is the way that I think I can. So I am, you know, what am I doing? I'm doing a live stream concert, and I hope you watch it, because especially the people on the East Coast that are like, when are you gonna come out here? I don't know. So the other part of this is we're selling ads on the live stream. There's 2 bands, and in between these 2 bands there's about 15 minutes, so we're gonna cut a little video. So if you have any kind of brand or anything like that, and you do want to message me and want to be featured on the live stream, we are marketing this live stream really heavily. It will be featured in like some bars, gay bars down the West Coast, maybe on the East Coast as well. We're talking to them right now. And so it's going to be streamed not just on your home computers, but in other establishments as well. So if you want to buy ad spaces, hit me up on my business email. It's on my YouTube channel on the About page and stuff like that. So the underlying part of this is we're also doing a Kickstarter. Kickstarters are wonderful because albums are expensive. Albums are crazy expensive. Like, seriously, you can get away, I use that word very particularly, you can get away with cutting an album for about $5,000. Average cost of an album is anywhere between $20,000 and $30,000 for a proper recorded album. And anything that you listen to, like top 40, could be considered in the millions of dollars. So just so you are aware of how much an album does cost to cut, this is why I'm releasing a Kickstarter. So this summer is gonna have some new stuff happening. Like I said, I'm shooting a music video, for example, so you're gonna get a behind the scenes look at that through this channel. Also, like, I've partnered with a couple people that I'm working on for this project that's coming up in the fall. Flood. I need to start referring to it as Flood. It's Flood. Flood. Also, Flood that's happening in the fall, there's a lot of like business meetings and stuff like that I'm doing, and I'm talking to different people, and the band's getting involved too. Like, the band is becoming a band now, not just me like working with musicians, you know what I mean? Alright, that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about. But now, the real talk. Here we go. Are you ready for this all? Yeah, you know it. Let's cut to the end screen. Alright, so here's the deal. I'm on Patreon. If you want to pledge something per month to me, that would be awesome. The song Fall, I could not have cut without my Patreons on Patreon. Patrons on Patreon. That's how I say it. The other thing is, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Snapchat. If you want to follow me a little bit more closely and see who I am and what I am up to on a more daily basis, you can do one of those things. And we will do them once in a while. I'll talk to you guys about that kind of thing, and there we go. Alright, bye, and I'll see you next week for maybe next week. I'm not doing anything regular now, so. Anyway, next video is gonna be a behind the scenes of the music video. Okay, bye!